Sugar, sugar, sugar. Spice, spice, spice. And everything nice.
Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Aria Allies. So today it's going to be a catch-up vlog, a catch-up video. In my last clip that I posted, it was about like literally, I didn't even post anything last Sunday. So the Sunday before that, I had posted one of like a regular writing vlog video, but you can see in the very first clip and in the very last clip that I wasn't feeling well. I was very sick. It was hard to talk. It was hard to do anything. And then I ended up going out finally and getting a thermometer, and I found out that I had a fever of 103. My fever went down, I think, a day later, and then I went to work. I still wasn't feeling well, but I was like, okay, I'm gonna go to work. I'm gonna try to just finally go and get out. I still felt terrible. I went to work, my supervisor saw me, and she was like, Aria, you don't look well. Go to basically the health center on campus. I went to the health center and I tested positive for the flu. So that was the first time I had the flu. That was the first time me going through like those shivery symptoms. It was all very new. It was all very like I was just like, wow, like this is what the flu feels like. Like that's insane. I was sick that whole week. I was too sick to write. I didn't like looking at computer screens. I didn't like doing any type of brain like power thinking. I was just so sick and it was just so bad. And I didn't write at all. And I was so upset with myself, but I just couldn't do it because the screen gave me a headache. I was already having like a lot of congestion. I was just feeling terrible. So anyway, I did not make my goal of getting, I'm still at 70,000. I did make my goal of getting 80K by the 20th, and March 1st, I'm supposed to have 90K. Today is February 25th. Or the 26th, I think. Will I get to 90K? I'm at 70,000 right now. Will I get to 90K? Probably not. Probably not. I'm gonna be totally honest with everyone. I'm probably not going to make it to 90K. But that doesn't mean I'm not going to try. So today, this whole vlog, I think this is gonna be over the course of a few days anyway. So I'm just gonna be trying to basically catch up. I'm gonna be trying to get back to at least in the range of my goals. Right now, I am about to head to the library, but I have an actual camera bag. This is the huge camera bag along with the huge tripod bag that I have been having to haul across campus since this freaking video production class started. So I know you guys have been hearing me talk about video production a lot, and that's because I've been complaining about it a lot because I have to haul both of these items up and down the hills of the freaking University of Arkansas campus. The hills are already tiring, so when you're carrying this and hauling stuff up and down the hills, it makes it a lot worse. Nevertheless, I do have to get this camera to one of my video production. She's not my partner, but like we like work together. We share the camera, so I have to get this to one of the other people that I share the camera with, and we're gonna be meeting up at the Mullins Library, which you guys, if you see my vlog before, I filmed in there a few times. I really like it. I think it's a really nice place to really work and study. So we're gonna go to Mullins today. We're gonna go film there. We're gonna do a little writing there. I'm not gonna like film, not like this, but we're gonna do a little bit of writing at Mullins. I don't know how long it's gonna be. I'm coming on with the headache, but I'm still going to try. I'm gonna go to Hill Coffee, get a coffee before we go. I am actually preheating the oven right now so that I can make a little snack for myself. And then I don't have to go till like 1 o'clock though, and it's like early 12. It's like 12, probably 07 right now. So hopefully I can get this food cooked and ready for me to eat, and by the time it's time for me to leave, and then we can go to Hill Coffee, get a coffee, then we can go to Mullins and we can work and try to catch back up on the freaking what I didn't. I do think I absolutely 110% think that I can get finished with the first draft in March. That's the goal. That's always has been the plan. And will I catch up to 90K by March 1st? I don't know. But we're gonna do our best to try, and that's what this vlog is gonna be about. We're not trying to get to anything specific. We're just trying to catch back up as far as we can get. And this video will be posted on Sunday, so however many words we get by Sunday, that's great for us, but we have a long way to go. So to just get ready to go and leave and do everything I just told you guys that I'm gonna do. So yeah. So I'm sitting outside waiting to meet this girl so I can give her all this freaking stuff that I just had to carry. I'm still coming off my sickness or whatever, so doing like a lot of cardio stuff that requires you to like breathe a lot. It makes it like really hard to like breathe or whatever, because I still have a lot of congestion and stuff. So but yeah, anyway, I'm waiting. I kind of want to go across to over there to that building, the Union, so I can get some coffee. And guys, let me tell you guys, I was getting my little like backpack ready to go, and I lost my pack of pens. And I love my pack of pens. I use my pack of pens all the time because I have my notebook that I showed you guys that I write all my story progression and all that stuff in there. And I don't have my pens, and so it makes it less fun to write in. And so now I looked all over my apartment, I looked all over the room, I looked everywhere, and I cannot find them. So I'm probably going to end up having to just order a whole new pack of pens, a whole new case of pens, just everything. I have another case of pens, but it doesn't have as many pens. It doesn't have the pens that I like in there. It's not the pouch that I like. It's just a whole different case that I don't even really care for, but it's the only color pens that I have, so I'm gonna have to use those. But yeah, so anyway, that's what I'm doing right now. Okay, so I am here. I've made it. I didn't get to have the cute little cubbies like I usually get, like with the surround it, like it feels like you're in your own little world type of thing. But I did get this huge space. Like there's literally nobody sitting here, so it's just a huge booth. I don't really know what I'm gonna start with. I think I'm gonna just get to remembering where I was before, because I haven't touched this in a good minute, at least a week, I'll say. So the main thing is basically remembering the story, the story cadence that I left off at. I don't like to take too long in between writing sessions just because of this right here. I remember what was happening, but I don't remember the cadence or the panic, if there is any, or anything that's really kind of defining the story progression. So those are just things I have to really get back into that mode. But I'm just opening all my Google Docs because I have 4 that I use at once when I'm writing. So yeah. But anyway, that's basically what happened. I just got here. I just got my coffee, as you guys saw. So I'm just getting ready to start writing again. So yeah. I also don't think that I said the time, but it is 2:19 p.m. So yeah, I don't know. I have a headache. I brought some ibuprofen with me. I think I'm getting one. I'm kind of scared to take it with coffee. I've never done that before, but yeah, so we're just gonna see how this session's gonna go. I don't think I'm gonna get a lot of words down, at least not today. Maybe I'll get more tomorrow. Maybe I'll have a lot more by the end of the entire vlog, but yeah, that's just what I'm feeling right now. So yeah. It's also going to be pretty interesting to see if this will be one of the writing sessions where I can listen to music and write. Sometimes I can, sometimes I can't. I don't know why. I don't make the rules, I just follow them. So we'll see if that's also anything as well. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking and try to do something with my life. Okay, so this is just a little update. As you can see, I have changed spots. One of the people that were sitting in the little cubby ended up leaving, so I got to come and take her seat because I really just enjoy this spot. Like, it's just one of the best things about the library. Second update, I need to stop drinking this because I have to go pee and I just peed. Yeah, I don't know why I had to tell you guys that, but that's what happened. I also took 2 ibuprofens just because I did not want to get a headache, and I'm actually feeling a lot better. I'm feeling like I'm getting in the mood. It is 3:04, so it's been almost an hour. Haven't written much. Started off with 70,004 or 3 words. I'm at 70,013. But I'm not really stressing. That's kind of how the first hour always goes for me. Let me see, I went back and I reread what I had so far on the 18th chapter. Again, if you're new to this vlog, if you're new to me writing, do not mind when I say chapter numbers because the structure of this entire book is just all over the freaking place right now. So when I say chapter 13 or chapter 18 and you're like, okay, 18 chapters with 70,000 words, the math isn't mathing. I know, okay, I was never good at that. I know it's not working, but that's why this is the first draft and we're gonna go back and fix everything. Anyway, I'm all caught up. I feel like I'm back in that mindset of like writing and knowing what's gonna happen next. Also, I reread what I wrote in this chapter, and this is a very few rare times that I go back and I read and I'm like, oh, this is actually pretty good. Like, I actually did my little thing with this. So, yeah, anyway, that's just an update. Want to give you a time update. Want to give you where I'm at and my progress update. But like I said, I'm not stressing too bad. Like, the first hour of me working is always just me BSing, really. So, yeah, that's basically just what's going on here. Anyway, now hopefully I can lock in, I can get some words down, even if it's just a little bit. And yeah, I do have to pee again though, and I'm so mad that I do, but I'm probably gonna have to go use the bathroom, so yeah. Hi guys, so it is 3:44. I think I'm at 70,171 words. I needed to, or I wanted to write something in my journal notebook, but I remembered my pens, and so I'm literally losing my mind over not having the pens. And like, if this was like a really really good like in-depth writing session, I would like definitely just forget about the pens and continue writing, but I'm still kind of just like floating around, like I've written some stuff and it's good, it helps advance the plot, but it's also, not it's not all that, so I think I'm going to go to Walmart and go get some more pens. I don't know why I was gonna order some off Amazon. I'm like, Walmart is literally down the street, I can just go to Walmart. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna head to Walmart and I'm gonna get some more pens. I know you're probably like, it's not that deep, you don't need to do it, it's not that important. I don't care, I want those pens and I'm gonna get those pens. I'm gonna get some new pens and I'm gonna write with those pens. So yep, that's what we're gonna do. I'm sorry, I'm just gonna go do that, and then I'll continue writing when I get home too. So it's not like the end of the world. It's also only 3 in the afternoon. Like, I have
a lot of time during the day, especially if I don't take a nap. I haven't taken a nap today. You guys will be proud, but I'm going to go to Walmart, especially now too, because I think everyone is still here at school. Everyone still has classes. Everyone's still busy. So I think Walmart will be pretty empty. So I'm going to go get some more pins. That's just what I'm telling you guys, what I'm letting you guys know. So yeah.
The next day.
Good morning. It's an entirely different day. It's actually Saturday, so it's been 2 days. I think I started this on Thursday. Anyway, got the pins. Then I ended up, I don't know, this is an update if, you know, the whole pin thing. I got the pins from Walmart, came back, found my original pins, and so now I have a whole bunch of other pins. And so that's, you know, update there. The pins were not lost. Well, they were lost, but they are now found. Second thing, today it's currently basically 2 o'clock. It's 1:58, and I'm gonna be going to the library, just the place that we were a few clips ago. And I have decided that I'm probably just gonna stay at the library like the entire day writing. I don't know how long. I'm probably gonna go from like 2 to like 8 o'clock, maybe later, I don't know. But I just really wanted to get some words down. Like I said, this vlog, it's like a catch-up vlog, and I don't expect, like, literally March 1st is tomorrow. So I don't expect to, I haven't even put 1,000 words down. Like, I'm just being like totally honest. I'm still like doing other schoolwork. I don't know. I'm just finding it hard to like get back into writing like I was. This day will hopefully make it where I won't be scared and where I will be, you know, I'm just gonna force myself to, and I feel like if I do that, then something will come out. Maybe not a lot, but something definitely will happen. But like I said, I'm just making some tea. I'm gonna warm up one of my breakfast bagel things that I got yesterday. I didn't record that, but basically after work on Friday, I went to like the Hill Coffee, the place that I usually go to get my coffee, and I will also be going to get coffee. That's like the routine, like going to Hill Coffee, getting a white chocolate mocha frappe, and then going to the library. That's like my whole routine. But anyway, I went to get something to eat after work, and they ended up giving my order to someone else, or someone else took my order, and then they were like, okay, well, this is the order for that person. So they basically gave me whoever that person's stuff was, and also my original order. So I had 2 just big breakfast sandwiches, and obviously that's a lot of sandwich, so I still have a whole sandwich left over from yesterday. I also ate that for lunch, dinner, and now breakfast. Now it's not even breakfast, it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I am just now getting up, by the way. Like, judge me if you want, I don't care. When I do get to the library, I do plan on staying there for as long as it takes. I'm bringing my chargers, I'm bringing both my phones, my actual phone and the phone that I'm filming on or whatever, and I actually have to charge this phone as well, but I just plan on just staying there for as long as it takes. So that is the plan, and that's the plan. That's what's gonna happen. Just a cute little update. I'll be back when I'm probably getting ready or when I have something else to say. I don't know, but yeah. Hi guys, I'm finally ready to go. It's literally 4:30 in the afternoon. I got distracted watching YouTube. Bad idea. But like I said, we're still gonna go. So I don't know how long, like I said, I don't know how long I'm gonna be at the library. I don't know how late I'm gonna be at the library. But I do plan on being there late, like later now, because I'm also getting there later. So again, we'll see. I don't know. Let's go. Hi guys, I am walking outside to go to Hill Coffee, then the library. Why am I walking and I feel like droplets on me? It hasn't started raining yet, but the fact that it's raining right now when you literally had all day to start raining, but when I go outside, finally it rains. Like, wonderful. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Hi guys, we made it to the library, but I am so mad right now. I left my notebook that I write all of my notes in for my book. I left it at home. Yep, I left it at home. So this time I got the pens. I don't have the notebook. Okay, and also we didn't get to get coffee because the place is closed, which is weird. I never knew they were closed on a Saturday, and I'm trying to think back to if I ever got coffee on a Saturday, and I feel like I have, but they're closed. So yay. No coffee, no notebook. I think there's a coffee place in the library. I don't know exactly where it's at. The library's so big. It might be on the like as soon as you enter, it might be on the floor under that, but I don't know. Anyway, I'm just gonna try to write. I mean, I don't always use the notebook anyway, but again, I have all these new pens, and I kind of wanted to write in the notebook with the pens, but we won't be doing that apparently. So I'll just save, if I do need to write something, I'll just probably save it in a different doc. I'm so sorry, that was very loud. I'll probably just save it in a different doc, or I don't know, I'll figure it out. Anyway, I'm gonna get to writing. Like I said before, the first hour of me writing is usually gonna be pretty bad, but we'll see.
One eternity later.
Hi guys, it is the next day. It's around 4:20ish probably. I want to go to the library. Third time's a charm. First time didn't have my pen. Second time didn't have my notebook. This time I did a bag check. I have both pens, both notebook. Let's get it going. It is kind of rainy outside, so hopefully, I don't think it's like raining hard today. I think it's just like that murky type of feel. But if it does rain, I can just stuff all my hair into this small Nike hood. Anyway, I'll show you guys the fit. It's not really that interesting, but like this is all we're working with today, but nothing super out there, but you know, cute little Wicked thing going on. So yeah, like I said, I'm headed to the library. I do want to go to Hill Coffee before, because again, Hill Coffee was closed yesterday as well. So I want to go to Hill Coffee, then the library. That's kind of my routine. I actually shouldn't drink any more coffee though, because yesterday I picked up this pink strawberry monster, which actually goes with my outfit. Very, very, very cute. However, I feel like I'm still like geeked on this freaking, I feel like I'm still like from that. So I really just want the coffee for the taste. Like I don't even need it to do anything. I just want to drink something that tastes good. I also might get a snack because I'm kind of hungry. But anyway, I'm not gonna bring my umbrella because it's gonna be too much. But yeah, anyway, let's go.
Hi guys, so I'm at the library. I made it to the library. I've actually been here for quite a while, but I haven't been writing. I've just been on my computer, so I didn't like film me coming in because I wasn't writing. But now I am gonna start writing, so now I'm filming myself. I went and got us some snacks, picked up some juice, and I have some water. This time I remembered my notebook, my pens, everything. And so yeah, now we're gonna get started. We left out towards, I'm like wrapping up chapter 18, and remember to just take, when I talk about the chapters, take that with a grain of salt, because Lord knows this book is literally not structured the best. But yeah, so we're on chapter 18. I think I know how I'm gonna shift to chapter 19, and I know who I'm going to put after that, because yeah, it's also gonna be a very big chapter for chapter 19, so I'm like very excited for that. But yeah, so I'm just happy that I remembered everything. Like guys, this is the third time I've been to the library, and each time before I have forgotten something, and now I have everything. So anyway, I'm gonna get started writing. Like I said before, the first hour of me actually writing isn't always the best hour. I'm probably just gonna be sitting there like getting back into like the zone and the mode and everything. But then after that, hopefully we'll do better. And I also just decided not to post this Sunday. It's literally 5:00 or 6 o'clock. I just decided not to post this Sunday. It would just be a lot for me. So this will be probably posted next Sunday or some other day during the upcoming week. But yeah, so let's get started.
Hi guys, it is actually Saturday now. Don't mind the heater in the back. It is currently, what time? I think it's like 9:19 a.m. We're up, we're early. It is like, I think it rained pretty bad yesterday, so it might still be kind of rainy outside, but I do have to get up and like get this camera to one of the girls that I have to transfer it to. So when I'm doing that, like I did before, I'm gonna go and basically go write. Since then I have put about 3,000 words on the page. I know, not a lot, but it's something, and honestly I'm just happy that it's something because I feel like I'm getting the momentum back. Also, I did a lot of like context writing. I don't know if that's what you'd call that, but it's like not words that actually pertain to the word count of the overall book, but like things in my notebook. I wrote a lot of my notebook so that I'll be able to have like a foundation to fall back on, like, because I feel like for a time, especially like in this area when like the big bad is starting to come into play, I didn't exactly know some of the things that I needed to know or like have in place to write to it. And so now that I have that, it was much more easier for me to follow that, write to it. So anyway, I'm gonna put on some clothes really quick and then we're gonna head to the library. We're heading early because it's 9. So remember last time we went in the afternoon, everything was closed. This time it's 9 a.m. Everything bets to be open because we're going to Hill Coffee and then we're going to the library. And then I know that the library closes at, or should close at around 6 or 5 or something. And then Hill closes at like 4. So we have plenty of time. I actually have to just get there so I can hand off this camera and then we'll be golden. So.
Alright guys, we have officially made it to the library. I believe the last time, I don't remember what the last word count was, but I know this one I've been writing off camera a lot, so I'm at 73,614, as I said before, and like when I was still in my bedroom, that clip. But yeah, I don't know how many words I'm gonna get today. The library closes at around, I think, 5 or 6 today, so however many words I have, and it's 10:17 a.m. right now, so however many words I have, I'm just gonna be happy with that. This vlog has extended way longer than I wanted it to, but yeah, so we're on also a new chapter. Again, disregard all the chapter numbers because I structured this book terribly. But we're on a new chapter. It's a different POV. We're still getting to like one of the big turning point events. Not turning point, but it's like it's gonna be a huge change. I'll say that. Just with like the setting and like the world, I think this is gonna be different because this is the first time the team is gonna be in a situation where it's like everything is new to them. The setting, the scenery, the people, culture, it's all gonna be super new. So that's where we're headed to. But a big fight scene just happened. And they just met the big bad for this book. So yeah, obviously the evil king. So now they're going to be going and doing something different. But yeah, that's basically what's been happening so far. The girls are also separated right now. Not everybody's with everybody. I feel like up until this point, well, I guess they all still have been together, but I do kind of like when they separate into different like teams or groups because I just find that fun. Like, let's see how well these two people work together. Like, okay. But yeah, so that's basically what's going on. That's a little catch up. Nothing too big has happened. I have realized that I'm probably not going to have the draft finished by March 10th just because it's March 7th. But my new end goal is probably going to be March 20th. I feel like if I keep going at the pace that I'm going, I'll be able to get to 80K, then 90K, and 100,000. And truthfully, when I get to 90,000, I feel like I'll be close to wrapping up the book. And then when I get to, I'm okay with getting to like 100,000 or beyond that because I have read young adult books that are beyond 100,000 words. But Yeah, like I want to get to around that 90K to 100,000, but I don't want to go too above that. I want, like, my limit, I want it to be 120,000, and not even that, really, like a little bit, you know. So we're just trying to figure that out. But like I said, we're halfway in the book right now. I think we're actually beyond halfway. I don't even know. I don't think we're beyond halfway because we're still in Act 2. We're finna actually go to Act 3. So yeah, we're actually further halfway. But get to writing. I got my coffee. I didn't think about filming it because I feel like I always film me getting coffee, and you guys always see that same clip over and over and over again. So there's no reason for me to keep filming that. But I did get a cookies and cream Pop-Tart from my house, and I remembered to bring everything. I brought my notebook, I brought my pens, I didn't forget any chargers, I have everything. My MacBook is mostly charged, so I think we're gonna have a pretty good writing session. Like I said, I'm just gonna write until probably the library closes, and then after that I also have some schoolwork that I have to finish, which is a lot, but I think I will be closing out this vlog today, and it will be getting posted on Sunday, so you guys will be seeing all the progress that I haven't made. Anyway, toodaloo. Alright, so the first hour of writing is finished. I added about 344 words. I'm actually pretty happy with this because I remember I was writing at work and I was doing like 130 words, 170 words, and I was not okay with that. But 344, I'm okay with that. First hour, cool. Yeah, that's it. I had to actually finish some things up with the chapter before the one I was going to. The end was very rushed and we didn't hit on all the things that just happened in the fight scene. So I went back and actually wrote a little bit in that chapter, and then now I'm on the new chapter. And yeah, that's a POV change. And actually, I haven't written this person's POV in a while, so that's exciting. She's kind of like a more of a funny person, kind of like a more say the first thing on her mind, doesn't think before she speaks, and I kind of like that about her. So, but a lot of things happen in this chapter. Now we're gonna. This person is also with the other, because it's a team of 4 right now. So this person is on the other side. She's doing something totally different than what was previously seen. So yeah, everything's going good. I think I'm gonna head to the bathroom really quick, and then yeah, but the total word count right now is 73,958, so I'm about to be at 74,000 words. Awesome, cool, that's what's up. But yeah. Okay, so I am back. The time now is 1:38, but when I was doing the writing, the time was like the writing for my new time, because I'm just keeping track of time or whatever. I don't even know if I told you guys that or anything, but I also I went to the bathroom, and then I'm drinking like so much liquid. I keep having to get up and go to the bathroom, and also I had to take time to like do the chapter planning, like make a comment at the top of the chapter so that I can basically kind of plan out what I need to happen in that chapter. So that took about 30 minutes. Even though I already have a full outline, I still do like chapter planning for each chapter just so I can make sure I hit all the beats that I want to hit. But so far right now we have 74,459 words. Last time we had 73,958. So I think, I don't know, let me do a little quick math really quick. Okay, so that's 501 words. I did give myself more time because I took so long with chapter planning, and because I got up to go use the bathroom twice. Like, I'm drinking coffee and water, like, oh my gosh. But anyway, so I actually started my next, like, I don't know, I guess we can technically call these sprints. I just write and then I don't check my word count until an hour later. And so yeah, but we did 501, and I think last time we did 300 and something, so that's actually significantly more. Yeah, but we're at 74,459. That's good, that's great. We're getting there, step by step, little by little, which, hey, we gotta do what we gotta do. Now we are at a point where it's just like everyone's about to kind of come back together, and the girls are going to be, everyone has different information that they have going on right now, and so, but then also something else is going to happen to where they can't even really process all that information because they're going to be interrupted. So it's a lot, but I am making the chapters shorter, and I mean, if you've been on my vlog before, then you know that I screwed up, you know, all the chapters are super long. I think I mentioned this in this vlog as well, but as I'm writing, I am making sure to make the chapters shorter, and I'm not going in order. I'm not doing like this character, this character, this character, this character, and then repeating that same process. I'm doing like whichever character or characters is following like the best progression of the plot, and I think that's working. I don't know why I did not do that at first, but yeah, everything's going pretty well. I'm just getting through this like last little, well, not last, this is actually the beginning of a whole new chapter, but it's like the last part of this encounter, because it's been like, what, 4 chapters? I think I don't think it's lasting too long. This whole like situation that's happening right now, I don't think it's lasting too long, because in every instance new information is being found out, and we're at a different setting, but like, you know, obviously like different circumstances. So I don't think that it's lasting too long, but I do want to go ahead and get them where they need to be, because technically after this, Act 3 will be happening, and so I really need to get them to Act 3. And yeah, and I don't even think Act 3 is going to be that long. I think Act 3 is actually going to be the shortest act. I think Act 3 and 4 might be short. I think I might actually need to like split some things, but, or, you know, like make some collaborations on some acts or things. I don't know, but I'm just talking at this point. But yeah, so 501 words this round, and we'll see how many words. I feel like that's like very high though, but again, I did give myself extra time, so I kind of cheated a little bit, but we'll see what we get next time around. The library does close around 5, I think, today, or 6, I don't know. So however long we have left, we'll see. So toodaloo. So what had happened was I was doing the sprint, and then my friend ended up calling, so I was talking to her for like 30 minutes, so that kind of ended up messing up the sprint. So it was from 1:47 to 3:27, I gave myself a little bit extra time, but then I was like, I was still writing, and I was like, I'm not like really feeling finishing this one out, even though like I gave myself like an hour, which I was usually going from like an hour sprint, but I was like, let me just go ahead and end it right now. So that was from 147 to 327, and I now have the total word count is 74,732 words. Last time the last sprint, we were at 74,459 words. So I put 273 words on the page, which is not bad. It's not bad at all, because again, when I was at work yesterday, I was putting like 100 and something words on the page, and that was like between each hour or so. So I've definitely seen worse, from myself. I'm gonna try to do one more sprint. I think the library closes at 5, so if I start now, that means I can do a sprint, be finished by 4:32, and then end up going home. But I don't know, I do kind of want to get to 75,000 before I leave the library. So that means I'm really putting like less than 300 words on the page. And I feel like I can do that in just one more 1 hour sprint. So yeah, that's what I'm going to try to get done. I haven't used my notebook yet or any pens. I might just go ahead and close it. But that's basically the plan. And then I'm going to go home, make myself something to eat, relax a bit. And then I might end up writing some more, because I'm not going to end a vlog yet, because I'm probably going to go home and write some more. But I'm also going to go home, eat something, chill. I might even take a nap. I don't know. I woke up kind of early today, especially for a weekend. So yeah, those are kind of the plans. But yeah, I'm going to start my sprint right now. Hi guys, I barely freaking made it to 75,000 words. You guys saw the word count. It was 75,001. Like, I barely made it. And wow, and it's like, what time is it? No, it's not 7. It's 4:35. So yeah, I barely made that word count. Here, let me actually highlight this and like calculate how many words that is. It was 269 words is the difference. It wasn't that bad. The best sprint that I had was from 11:28 a.m. to 12:33 p.m. and that was from 73,958 words to 74,459 words. I know that's a lot of numbers, but I think that was around 501 was like the difference, or the amount of words that I added. So that was the best. That was like the best for it. But I definitely made my goal for today, which was to get to 75,000 before I leave the library. Now my goal after this is to just put some more words down. I don't know how many more words, but that's kind of like my goal after this. I'm gonna head home now. I have to pee really bad. Again, I've been drinking this coffee and this water, and I actually haven't eaten that Pop-Tart. I think the coffee kind of like got me full, so I'm probably gonna go home. Well, got me full from before, but now I am hungry for like real food. So I'm gonna go home and probably put something together. I don't know. But yeah, so that was the vlog. This is the vlog so far, 75. I'm really happy about this, guys. Like, I was so stagnant for so long. It felt like when I got sick, like I was just unable to like stare at a computer screen or do anything. And so getting to 75,000, even though I'm still way off from my goal, it still makes me feel like I'm doing something. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna get ready to go. I gotta put all this stuff up, and then I will see you guys at home. Bye bye.
Hi guys, it is the next day. Good morning, Sunday. I am gonna go ahead and cut the vlog off now. I came home, I was so tired. I was so hungry. I just didn't write anything. I did write like probably 20 extra words just to like, I think, finish out a paragraph or like a sentence or something, but that was it. So our final word count was 75,000 and something, I don't know. Hopefully I can write a bit this weekend. Let me write later on today. Like I said, I'm gonna be posting this on Sunday, and today's Sunday, so I have to edit it down so I can edit it and then post it so you guys can watch it. But yeah, I feel like even though I guess the overall progress is still like small. Like I had 70,000 words at the beginning of this vlog, which started a week ago, and now I have 75,000. Yeah, it's still slow progress, but I think I'm getting back into the motion and I'm able to put more words down in less amount of time. I think, like I said, that sickness just took me out in the worst way possible, and I just could not write anything. And so, you know, I feel like I'm past that struggle of getting back into like the groove of things, and now I'll be able to like just continue on. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it wasn't too long for you. I don't know how long it's gonna be. I think I started recording this a week ago. So yeah, like, comment, and subscribe. I'm back. I'm ready to get back into it, and I'll be seeing you guys on my next vlog. I told you guys that I was gonna write a synopsis, I think a week ago or 2 weeks ago before I got sick. Didn't write it. Last week I didn't post anything, and so yeah, I am still going to try to do that like on camera and film that for you guys. But that is definitely still happening, so that's gonna be probably something coming up. So stay on the lookout for that. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.